What's up, guys? Hello, welcome back to the stream. How are we all doing? It's good to see you okay. Good to have you back. Alright, I hope we're live. I hope everything is working as it should. If anything is wrong, of course, let me know. Today we are, in fact, playing a language squad, a new game that I have not played before. But from what I've seen, it's going to be pretty interesting. Let me just put on some music. What's cooking? Good looking? I hope you're talking about yourself there. Alright, if the music is too loud, just let me know. Yes, a new game. Well, it's not like new as in that it just released, but it's new to me. You cooked your test? That's good. That's nice. Congrats. I feel like this game is also kind of like a test, but a different type of test. Now, a quick thing to mention is if you, at any point during this stream, maybe you'll hear some fireworks going off in the background. It's getting close to New Year's Eve, so people do that. You might hear it, I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Which is fitting, by the way, because the song that we're playing right now is called Fireworks. But that's just a coincidence, trust me. You have gunshots there? Oh, well, that is different. That's a different story. Let me just make sure that everything is working as intended. I think that's good. I think that's good. Yeah, is it really that bad, huh? I couldn't imagine myself. All right. Here we go. Let's see if this works. I think everything is fine. So, let me just explain this game as far as I'm aware. The way it works is you choose either from audio or alphabet. You have 4 skill levels in audio and 2 in alphabet. And the way it works is you have to listen or read a certain language, and you have to guess, it's multiple choice, what the language that you're hearing or reading actually is. Now, some of this may be very easy, like if we get English, for instance, or any of the other languages that I speak. Some of them might be very hard and obscure languages. We'll see. I'm probably going to be pretty bad at this, so forgive me if I offend anyone, forgive me if I get stuff mixed up, but that's all part of the fun. We'll see how far we can get and how many points that we can score. Let's just start with audio and beginner, because I'm a beginner, and beginner has 11 languages. How many do the others have? Easy has 24, medium 58, and hard has 92 languages. That's quite a lot. I'm not going to lie. Just happy to see you play. Okay, that's good to hear. Hopefully you can still say that in a couple minutes. We'll see. Alright, let's go. Alright, question 1. Play the audio.
وبالفعل وسئل خامس بالحقيقة من قبل ماري ما إذا كان من قام به عمل مجنون أو عمل نبيل، وترك هذا السؤال للمستمعين ليجيبوا عليه، ونحن بنجيروا هذا السؤال للمستمعين شو بيعتقدوا وهل يجوز المساواة أيضا.
That sounds like Arabic to me. It's not Russian for sure. I wasn't quite sure about Swahili for a second because I don't really know what that sounds like. Oh, that's your language? Oh, that's funny. The thing about this is, like, maybe for now at least, I'm gonna ask you guys to not backseat too much on this, because, well, the point is that I recognize it, and of course you can talk about it once I actually guessed, but try not to spoil it before I actually guessed. Let's do that for now. Maybe later I'll ask for your help if it gets a little bit harder. Maybe that will be good. For now, I guess I just want to embarrass myself more. Anyway, next question.
Sauf que ce qu'il faut comprendre, c'est que moi, je suis convaincu justement parce que la cigarette...
Okay, that's French. Pretty sure. I don't actually speak French. It is taught in schools here. But... I didn't take that class. I didn't really go to high school anyway. Well, that's a story for another day, but yeah. Question 3.
حضرة الشيخ محمد جمال عمران، هناك تقارير صحفية اليوم ذكرت أن المركز يعني الذي حضرتك تشرف عليه شيخ محمد عمران.
It sounds like Arabic to me, but Turkish is also kind of a similar language to my ears. So I'm gonna think this is Arabic again. Yes. Nice. It's a news report, huh? Yeah, I do wonder actually where the clips are from sometimes. Where they get the clips from. I'm sure news is a good source. Alright, question 4.
Точка зрения Тони Аббота на семью, однополые браки,
That's gotta be Russian,
и аборигенские
right?
дела принесла ему славу консервативного.
Sounds like Russian. It's not Spanish, that's for sure. Yes. You even know the channel they use for Arabic? Wow. Must be pretty famous.
メルボルンに着いてからですね、やっぱり今までニュージーランドにいた時もそのバイトの経験が全くなかったんで、なかなか見つからない。
It's Japanese. I'm trying to
皿洗いですね。あとは牛乳配達とキッチンのクリーニングを3カ所別々のところでやりながら。
I'm trying to listen to what they're saying, if I can recognize it. But I don't think I can. I think my Japanese is just not quite good enough. I really should brush up on it one day. Maybe one day. Ooh, 4 answers.
Considérant qu'une conception commune de ses droits et libertés.
Okay, that's French, quite clearly. They speak way too fast. I mean, they do, but it's not like they were speaking knowing that they were going to be played in this game, you know. They were probably just announcing something, or maybe it's from a TV show, who knows. We need those IRL subs, we do.
Considerando que los Estados miembros se han comprometido a asegurar en cooperación con la Organización de las Naciones Unidas el respeto universal y efectivo al...
Yes. Okay. So far I haven't embarrassed myself yet, which is good, but this is beginner mode, so don't know how proud I can be of that.
غسان، تنطلق اليوم الجمعة فعاليات أسبوع الشبيبة في أستراليا وتهدف النشاطات
It's Arabic. Is it the same? No, it's not the same one.
إلى تسليط الضوء على طاقات
It's not the same one, right? I'm just so unsure sometimes.
तो दोस्तों आइए, आज है बुधवार और बातें हम अक्सर करते हैं और भारत के पुराने औपनिवेशिक संबंधों की, और इस विषय पर हमें नई नई और काफ़ी अनजानी खबरें देते हैं डॉक्टर अमित रंजन। तो आइए देखते हैं किस विषय पर वो आज हमें जानकारी देंगे। नमस्कार अमित जी, वे आज बताइए कि भारत और ऑस्ट्रेलिया के पुराने संबंधों पर आप कौन से विषय पर जानकारी
I
देंगे?
think it's Hindi. I'm not quite sure. It doesn't sound like Chinese to me. It's not German or Russian, so I think it is Hindi. Okay, good. Nice, we did it.
数万人が殺され、数十万人が家を失いました。木村
It's
義
Japanese. I don't know, Japanese is just different. Like, I can't really explain why. Maybe it's just because I understand certain words, but it's also like, it has a very different tone when people speak it. Japanese people especially are just very soft-spoken, and you kind of hear that when they speak. So that's like, you don't even have to know the language to understand that it's a Japanese person, I feel like. Unless it's anime, of course. I mean, like, it's a little bit different, but...
So post 9/11, when those new international regulations came in, it
I wonder
basically
what it
requires
is.
that someone inside the cockpit must manually unlock the door, correct?
It's
is there
gotta
any
be
way for
English.
Ne
So weird
zaman
to just
ki
hear English.
siyasiler alışveriş merkezlerine gider ve orada çocukları kucaklar ve öperlerse bilin ki seçimler yakındadır. Bunu belki biraz daha genişleterek şöyle diyebiliriz. Ne zaman ki siyasiler camileri ziyaret etmeye başlarlar, seçimler yakındadır. Ramazan bayramı olması nedeniyle hem
Out of these, I think this is Turkish, but again, I don't really know what Swahili sounds like. And Hindi, I know Hindi is a completely different language, but it's still, I don't know, like it's still, sometimes it can sound similar in my ears. It was Turkish, okay, good.
المادة الرابعة: لا يجوز استرقاق أو استعباد أي شخص، ويحظر الاسترقاق وتجارة الرقيق بكافة أوضاعها. المادة الخامسة: لا يعرض أي إنسان للتعذيب ولا للعقوبات أو المعاملات القاسية أو الوحشية أو الحاطة
I'm guessing Arabic, but again, Turkish. Okay, it is Arabic. They saying the law? Like talking about the law? Okay, interesting. It's especially interesting if you know what they're saying, you know, like just listening to it.
Принимая во внимание, что признание достоинства, присущего всем членам
This one's
человеческой
only in my
семьи
left
и
ear.
равных и неотъемлемых правах является основой
But it's
свободы.
Russian. Russian also has quite a unique tone, I want to say, to it. It's very, how do you say this? Like, it's kind of like a rough language. It sounds pretty rough and, like, bold, maybe? It's quite interesting for a language, I'd say.
Jetzt nicht so sehr auf ihn bezogen. Er ist ein super netter Kerl, der, glaube
Okay,
ich,
this is
aber
German.
repräsentativ für manche Leute dieser Generation ist oder auch aller Generationen. Es gibt halt manche Leute, die ja ein bisschen einfach Angst
We're talking
haben.
about,
Es ist
like,
nicht nur er, ich glaube,
generations.
da veralbere ich viele Leute. Aber ich hoffe, dass sie es dann auch...
Huh. Interesting. My German is alright. I can kind of understand what they're saying, but not fully. French and Russian are pretty recognizable. Yeah, absolutely. A lot of these are, but these are all like very big, different languages, you know, in beginner mode. But I'm sure it's gonna get more tricky soon. Got 6 options now, huh?
Sportlicher Mensch, der Arnold Schwarzenegger, hat auch wieder viel Werbung für den Sport gemacht. Und um Sport geht es jetzt auch. Ich glaube,
German
eine der
again.
wichtigsten Meldungen, zumindest für alle Weltmeister
Something
da
about
draußen,
sports.
sind wir ja insgeheim, oder? Zumindest seit dem letzten Sommer. CJ, ja, Weltmeister wollen wir ja bleiben. Wir gehen einfach mal davon aus, dass die Deutschen immer wieder gewinnen.
Okay. We still don't get to the 92 ones. No. Again, this is just 11 languages in this one.
Sjön också, det är ju mycket, jag tänker på båtolyckor, det är mycket alkohol med i bilden när det gäller båtolyckor i Sverige. Men vad jag har förstått så har det gått neråt. Och jag har förstått så den här sommaren, många börjar beskriva att den här blir en historiskt fantastiskt bra sommar.
Yeah, Swedish has quite a unique tone to it. I guess that's why they chose all these languages for beginner mode. But if you're gonna ask me to like differentiate between like Swedish and Norwegian, like I'm sure that would be quite difficult for me. By the way, how is the audio in terms of like how loud the voices are? Is it, if it's too loud or too quiet, just I can turn it down. Just let me know.
首先我给你解释一下护士和病患的比例。我们就说，一个护士对4个病人，没错。这个主要是在像那个内科、这种科室。对于整个新南威尔州来说，它医院的分成，第一个就是我们叫它城市的。
从
2010年开始，我们就是说服这个政府，那时候还是工党政府，他们同意就是
Pretty sure. Chinese has a lot of like she tones. I can't really explain it. It's like a lot of like very how do you say that? I know there's a word for it. I can't think of it. Maybe later.
La segunda jornada de audiencias en el periodo 154 de sesiones de la Comisión Interamericana de Derechos Humanos, organizaciones defensoras de la libertad de
Spanish. Okay. Sometimes I at the very start I can like confuse French and Spanish, but once you hear a few more words, like it's quite clear.
I've met people under pressure in my life, but there's nothing like that. Nothing that I've ever witnessed 2 young men go through. It's a very torturous process. Obviously, there's still more court proceedings afoot, and there's barristers and lots of great people working as hard as they can over there to try and continue some semblance of hope. But yesterday, Myron and I said goodbye to each other. I never thought I'd be going through something like that. I really didn't.
What are they talking about? Someone dying or something?
Better than I did. He's a very strong, fit young man, and as young men are, he's emotionally pretty resilient, but impossible to describe.
Huh. Don't know what it was about, but clearly not something very fun. But that language was easy.
Naam, na katika habari za dunia, baadhi ya raia wa Ziana Alhamisi wamehudhuria mkutano wa kutathmini mabadiliko ya hali ya hewa kwenye mji wa Harare, huku kukiwa na ripoti kutoka shirika la kuhudumia watoto kwamba watoto milioni 11 wanakabiliwa na njaa kutokana na tahadhari ya El Nino iliyopo sasa. Waandishi wa habari na wawakilishi wa jumuiya za kiraia, wanasiasa na maafisa wa serikali na wadau wengine walibadilishana mawazo ya jinsi ya kukabiliana na mabadiliko ya hali ya hewa na matokeo ya hali mbaya ya hewa ya El Nino ambayo
I think I'm going to go for that. It is. Okay, good. I was kind of wondering about Hindi, but I feel like Hindi is, it just sounds different, you know? This is a different tone. And I kind of hear like some Spanish words in there, I feel like, so maybe that's why. Where do they even speak Swahili? Let me just look this up. Swahili. 50 million speakers in East Africa, including Tanzania and Kenya, where it's a national language. Parts of Somalia, Uganda, Rwanda. Okay, so it's like a... Okay, so it's obviously an African language, but where does it come from? Or is she spoken by the Swahili people? Huh. Interesting. Okay. Chinese. Okay. Let's speedrun some of these.
Katika taarifa iliyotolewa na msemaji wa Bwana Ban ilieleza kwamba waasi wa zamani wa Kiislamu
Swahili.
Katika taarifa
отжался от пола и на руках прошел в кухню.
Russian.
अपनी छाप छोड़ते हैं, लेकिन भारत के बिहार प्रदेश में परीक्षा में सामूहिक नकल की तस्वीर
Arabic. Oh, wait, what? Hold up. See, that's what happens when you speedrun.
अपनी छाप छोड़ते हैं, लेकिन भारत के बिहार प्रदेश
Oh, now I hear it.
परीक्षा में सामूहिक नकल की तस्वीर
Why does it
भारत की
sound
शिक्षा की
kind
अलग
of sound
कहानी
like
पेश
Arabic
करती है।
at first?
हमारे साथ हैं शिक्षक, जेंडर हिस्टोरियन, सामाजिक मामलों
Gender historian. Okay. Well, my bad. But I think we have 3 lives.
تم ابتكار برنامج للمدارس على الإنترنت وسيصبح هذا البرنامج متاحا للطلاب.
Now it's Arabic. Okay.
तो मैं सामग्री दोहराए देती हूँ। हम आज बना रहे हैं ऑन्ट्रे खुम, यानी आप जान 4 लोग करीब खा सकेंगे और इसको बनाने में 25 से 30 मिनट लगेंगे। तो आपको लेने हैं 12 बड़े और के 3
Gotta be Hindi out of all of these.
पार्टी के वरिष्ठतम सदस्य लालकृष्ण आडवाणी का नाम इस बैठक को संबोधित करने वालों की सूची में नहीं है। हालांकि इन सबसे पार्टी के वरिष्ठतम
Mais non, le disque n'est pas sympathique, il est fondamental. Car vous savez ce qui est un disque?
French.
彭博新闻社最近报道说，总部在莫斯科的卡巴斯基实验室同俄罗
Chinese. That's a bad recording.
Cela n'est pas possible parce que de nombreux témoins ne sont plus disposés à témoigner ou parce qu'ils se sont rétractés. La procureure
French.
第2章すべての人は人種
Japanese, clearly.
Ja, med mig på tråden har jag ambassadör.
Swedish. Swedish has a lot like of like sounding words.
Amnistía Internacional publicó su informe sobre la situación de los derechos humanos y definitivamente es un informe que llama la atención.
There it is.
À une cinquantaine de kilomètres de la Russie et la dernière.
French. Okay, we're on a streak, 36.
Hatırı sayılır bir miktarı yurt dışı insani yardım programı için ayırmakta. Dün yurt dışı insani yardım bütçesinde tekrar kesintiye gideceği iddiası Julie Bishop ile Maliye Bakanı Joe Hockey'i karşı karşıya getirdiği söylentilerine yol açtı. Maliye Bakanı Joe Hockey'nin yurt dışı insani yardım bütçesinden önümüzdeki federal bütçede tasarruf edebilmek amacıyla kesintiye gideceği iddiasına yer verdi. Federal hükümet insani yardım bütçesinden
Dang it, Turkish. That was a weird one to me. I couldn't quite get what they were saying. It was a very difficult one. But apparently it was Turkish.
तो दूसरी ओर ऐसा कहा जा रहा है कि उन्होंने आत्महत्या की। कर्नाटक के मंड्या जिला पंचायत
Now it's definitely Hindi. Okay.
Diğer yandan ise Mehmet Selim Kiraz'a yapılan suikast birdenbire gündemden düştü. Neden böyle oldu? Bir Türkiye gündeminde ismimiz Ahu Özyurt'ta tekrar birlikteyiz. Ahu milletvekili aday listeleri Yüksek Seçim Kurulu'na sunuldu. Partilerin listelerinde neler ön plana çıktı?
Turkish. Okay, this time it sounded like the one last time, so it's kind of like it must be, right?
Still feels like winter for many people, but spring today is officially here.
The weather
which means
report.
Flowers, gardens, and bugs. One man could not be happier about the return of the insects, especially the ones that hurt. Well, he can now, because over 3 decades he's added 78 different species to his index. He
Wow.
can rank them because he has been stung well over 1,000
been
times.
stung. Oh.
Including by the one he considers the most painful, the
Right.
tropical bullet ant. Mr.
Ah.
Schmidt is looking for the pleasure of more pain. He has
What?
what he calls a holy grail list of insects he'd like to get up close and personal with. Among them, some long, skinny ants in Central Africa.
Okay then. Sure, whatever floats your boat, man.
そして生命がこの惑星のどこでどのようにして
Japanese.
Whereas recognition of the inherent dignity and of the equal and inalienable rights of all members of the human family is the foundation of freedom, justice and peace in the world. Whereas
Vtuber.
disregard and contempt for human rights have resulted in barbarous acts.
Really?
Beckerin erwartet, so wie viele schwedische Unternehmen, die ihre Geschäfte in der Region gefährdet sehen, dass die Regierung die Dinge wieder ins Lot bringt. Sogar eine Entschuldigung.
German.
для вас довольно значительная роль, да? Вы поете фараона в этой постановке. В первом акте очень много
the guy that got
на ваш голос. Я очень люблю оперу вообще и опера Аида в частности, и я видела довольно много постановок за свою...
Russian?
For all you college basketball fans, there's no time to catch your breath.
Good. Love college basketball. That's such an American thing, by the way. College basketball. Like, I don't think that's a thing anywhere outside of the US. Or Canada, maybe. Well, even Canada. Like, is it anything... I don't know. Huh. It's so quiet.
Na kurejesha kwenye miaka iliyopita ambapo vyombo vya habari vilinyanyaswa na serikali. Uandishi wa habari nchini Tishu
I can barely hear what they're saying. I think it's Swahili. Okay, good.
Wote Bagbo na Blegood wanakabiliwa na mashtaka uhalifu dhidi ya binadamu. Takriban watu 3,000 waliuawa baada ya Bagbo kukataa kuachia madaraka kwa mshindi wa uchaguzi huo, Alassane Ouattara. Hapo siku za nyuma,
When in doubt, it's probably Turkish. Never mind. That's the game. Final score 2,150 points. We got to question 46. I mean, that's pretty good for a first run. I'm not going to lie. Even on beginner mode, I'm pretty happy with that. Okay. Play again. No. Alright. Let's do easy mode then. Let's see. 24 languages. We'll see what they are. Okay, we got Italian, that's definitely new.
Quando Obama fu eletto presidente, tutto il mondo ne fu entusiasta. La
And
sua
it's
elezione...
Italian straight away. Italian should be easy technically, but it can sometimes kind of sound like Spanish, so we have to be careful.
En ieder heeft als lid van de gemeenschap recht op maatschappelijke zekerheid en heeft er aanspraak op dat door middel van nationale inspanning en internationale samenwerking en overeenkomstig de organisatie en de hulpbronnen van de betreffende staat de economische, sociale en culturele rechten...
It's like they're talking about something like very, I don't know, maybe political or just like a lot of, what do you call it? Like jurisdictional language. A lot of court stuff, maybe, like about laws and such. But anyway, that was Dutch, in case you didn't know.
Considerando ser essencial que os direitos humanos sejam protegidos pelo império da lei, para que o ser humano não seja compelido, como último recurso, à rebelião contra a tirania e a opressão, considerando que os povos das Nações Unidas reafirmaram, na Carta da ONU, sua fé nos direitos humanos fundamentais, na dignidade e no valor do ser humano, e na igualdade de direitos entre homens e mulheres, e que decidiram promover o progresso social e melhores condições de vida.
Oh, that's Portuguese. What? See, that's what I mean. Like, how can I not tell that it's Portuguese? I should have known. I feel like that's an easy one. Well, my bad.
지난 5년여 동안 난맥상을 보여온 전국 초중고등학교의
Korean.
Den ene dag er der fred og fordragelighed, den næste er der krig, og flugten bliver den eneste udvej. Det stigende antal flygtninge og fordrevne er nu oppe på rekordhøje 60 millioner mennesker. Og som for at gøre ondt værre for dem, der må flygte, bliver det desuden sværere og sværere at flygte mellem nationer, fordi flere og flere modtagerlande ikke opfylder flygtningekonventionen. Man møder hegn og grænsebomme, før man møder retten til asyl.
I'm gonna guess Danish. Yeah, it's just Danish. I don't know. It feels like it has a little bit of more German-sounding words in it. So that's why I went Danish there. So I guess makes sense. That's your ex language, Portuguese. What does that even mean, by the way? An X language. Like, do you just unlearn it? I guess if you don't speak it for long enough.
Overwegende dat terzijde stelling van en minachting voor de
It's the
rechten
same clip of the same person, I think.
Kauppalehti kertoi eilen, että Venäjällä rahat ovat loppumassa ja hankkeita pannaan siksi jäihin, tällaisia infrahankkeita.
So yeah, I gotta be careful here because Finnish is a very weird language.
Ydinvoimalahanke. Projektijohtaja Minna Forsström, miten pitkään tällainen uhka on ollut tiedossanne? Olette siis tietoinen siitä, että tällainenkin mahdollisuus on olemassa. Minna Forsström, mitä se tarkoittaa tuolle ydinvoimahankkeelle, jos sitä...
See, Finnish, it has some like Scandinavian sounding words, but it also sometimes can sound completely different. And it doesn't really sound like anything else. But not in a good way in which you can differentiate it. It's just hard to recognize.
Apelował papież podczas swej 10. pielgrzymki na terenie Włoch. W czasie swej toskańskiej pielgrzymki Franciszek zaznaczył, że taka postawa może przyczynić się do odnowy Italii, przeżywającej aktualnie wiele kryzysów.
Gotta be Polish. Cool.
Beata Szydło, desygnowana na premiera, wiceszefowa Prawa i Sprawiedliwości, odebrała nominację z rąk prezydenta. Andrzej Duda mówił, że rząd tworzony przez...
Gotta be Polish again. Polish is kind of like a mix between German and Russian. Like, that's what it sounds like to me, at least. I don't know if that's actually true, but this is what it sounds like.
غسان تنطلق اليوم الجمعة فعاليات أسبوع الشبيبة في أستراليا، وتهدف النشاطات التي تقام خلال هذا الأسبوع إلى تسليط الضوء على طاقات الشبيبة الذين
It's Arabic. Yeah. Okay, good.
Her yıl hatırı sayılır bir miktarı yurt dışı insani yardım programı için ayırmakta. Dün yurt dışı...
Turkish. Gotta be out of those choices.
Og vi skal fortsatt snakke om dopingrapporten som Det internasjonale antidopingbyrået la fram i ettermiddag. 1417...
Norwegian sounds very Scandinavian.
Was je daardoor geïnspireerd? Ja, zoals je zegt, Andy Warhol. Zeer zeker kun je daar veel dingen naar terugvoeren. En voelde jij je daar al als kind toe aangetrokken? De Amerikanen doen dat ook veel. Teksten in hun art, in hun kunst. Ik hoop dat je ook hier in Sydney een dichter zowel als een schilder.
Huh. It's Dutch, yeah, it is Dutch. But I was trying to like listen to what she was saying, but I don't really know. She was talking something about arts. Like it feels like she was interviewing someone maybe. But it's kind of weird that so far the Dutch clips, like they're Dutch. I can understand them, but they don't sound like the average Dutch person for some reason. They kind of have like a little bit of a accent to it, which would make it hard, I think, for someone who isn't Dutch to recognize Dutch. Yep, you're correct.
Yani buluşların kamuya etkisi, halka yansıması, tıp alanına aynı zamanda vereceği yararlar. Hasta olan ya da rahatsızlığı olan kişilere ne şekilde yardımcı olacağı. Bu çalışmanın ayrıntısını alalım senden. Yani hücre ölümü yaşanabiliyor değil mi? Hücrelerin ölmeden aktarımı sorunu yaşanıyor.
Okay, it's a pretty short clip. We have Finnish, Turkish and Hebrew in here.
Yani buluşların kamuya etkisi.
I think it's Turkish. It doesn't sound Finnish. It doesn't sound Scandinavian enough, if that makes sense. And I feel like Hebrew sounds pretty different, although I don't really know what it would sound like. Yes. Good.
La comunidad de colombianos en Sydney están organizando una despedida para Javier, quien dejó huellas de admiración en quienes lo conocían. Hora 13 conversó con uno de sus amigos en Sydney, Francisco Foster, quien nos habla sobre quién era Javier Camelo. Celebraban con un crucero por el Mediterráneo la reciente graduación de su hijo Javier. Me imagino que como muchos de los estudiantes que vienen de diferentes
It is just
partes
Spanish,
del
isn't
mundo.
it? Like, I feel like it is, but I know that Swahili has some Spanish words in them. So, okay, good. Okay, whew, good. You speak Hebrew? Okay, that's pretty cool.
Vyörypilvi varoittaa jo ulkomuodollaan, joka on selvästi uhkaava.
Is it anything like
Heti
Arabic?
tulee mieleen, että se kenties voi tuoda mukanaan rajun sateen ja ukkosen. Usein vyörypilvi tulee niin laajalla rintamalla, että pelon tunne on väistämätön. Pilvi kun lähestyessään tuntuu täyttävän lähes koko taivaan.
Sanoit tuossa, että kuuropilvi jono, onko se siis jonkunlaisessa jonossa siellä, kun se saapuu? Miten pitkälle sen taakse, jos nyt ajatellaan, että sitä pilveä katselee edestäpäin ja se lähestyy sieltä uhkaavasti, niin kuinka paljon sitä pilveä on siellä takana, jota ei välttämättä näe, kun siinä on se makkara edessä?
I don't know. I'm gonna guess Greek. That's Finnish. How is that Finnish? It doesn't... It's so hard. Insane. No, but there are some similarities. Arabic ain't anything too hard, though. Okay, so I'm assuming Hebrew is then.
Sportlicher Mensch, der Arnold Schwarzenegger hat auch wieder viel Werbung für
Okay, that's German. He was talking about Arnold Schwarzenegger. Okay.
Ja Klondaikin kullasta kirjasto korkeakoululle. Mesenaattiveljekset vaurastuivat kekseliäisyydellään. Joutsenen veljekset olivat harvoja onnekkaita, jotka palasivat kultaryntäyksestä rikkaina. Heidän perinnöstään hyötyy turkulainen taideelämä edelleen ja myöskin tiedeelämä. Moni lähti kullan kiilto silmissään Klondikeen, mutta vain harva onnistui.
Like Finnish and Swahili, how would I even differentiate? I think this is Finnish, yeah.
Точка зрения Тони Аббота на семью, однополые браки, иммиграцию и аборигенские дела принесла ему...
Okay, that's Russian.
तो मैं सामग्री दोहराई देती हूँ. हम आज बना रहे हैं ऑन्ट्रे खुम, यानी आप जान 4 लोग करीब खा सकेंगे और इसको बनाने में 25 से 30 मिनट लगेंगे. तो आपको लेने हैं 12 बड़े और के 3-4 फ्लोरेट्स. उनको ग्रेट कर लीजिए या मिक्सर में डालकर उसको ग्रेट कर दीजिए. फिर लहसुन के 2 क्लोव्स चाहिए जो कि बारीक चॉप किए हुए हों. 1 चम्मच जीरा, थोड़ा नमक, और जो आपने मशरूम के स्टॉक निकाले हैं उसको भी आप चॉप कर लीजिए.
Oh, Hindi. Huh. That sounded very different from the Hindi before. Okay, well that was a quick game compared to the first one. Only got to question number 20 compared to 46 last time. Still, not too bad, I want to say. Not too bad. You told me, yeah, well, I'm trying not to read chat when I'm actually still guessing because, well, as I said, I don't want to work off of other people. That's not really fair. Let's do medium. How many languages, by the way? Wait, what? 58. Okay, that's gonna be difficult.
Parijdagi Bataclan konsert zalida o'zini portlatgan. Prokuror Fransua Molins so'zlariga ko'ra 29 yoshli Mustafo Mayda jinoyatchi va radikal qarashdagi shaxs sifatida politsiya ro'yxatida bo'lsa-da, uni hibsga olish uchun biror asos bo'lmagan. Hujumchilardan kamida 3 nafari Fransiya fuqarolari. Minglab qochqinlar qatorida Yevropaga kirgani ma'lum. Bu shaxs oktyabrda Gretsiyaning Leros orolida ro'yxatga olingan.
See, the thing here is, like, I don't really know what the difference would be between Estonian and Uzbek, because Uzbekistan and Estonia are both bordering Russia, so I would kind of assume that they somewhat would sound like each other, although they're very different parts of the world, you know, but
Parijdagi Bataclan konsert zalida o'zini portlatgan. Prokuror Fransua Molins so'zlariga ko'ra 29 yoshli Mustafo Mayda jinoyatchi va radikal qarashdagi shaxs sifatida politsiya ro'yxatida bo'lsa-da, uni hibsga olish uchun
I don't know, this is a complete guess. I'm going to go for Uzbek. It is Uzbek. Okay. I just didn't sound too European. I guess that's my only way of like telling.
و برخی از آنها به ایراد سخنرانی پرداختند. شهردار منطقه منینگهم، یکی از شرکت کنندگان حاضر در این مراسم، در سخنرانی خود گفت که در حدود 36.5% از ساکنین منطقه منینگهم ملبورن از 140 کشور جهان به این منطقه آمدند. به گفته خانم ینگ، منطقه منینگهم در واقع میزبان بیشترین تعداد ایرانیان در ایالت ویکتوریا است.
Right. Well, I don't think it's Bulgarian.
و برخی از آنها به ایراد سخنرانی پرداختند. شهردار منطقه منینگهم، یکی از شرکت کنندگان حاضر،
I'm gonna go Farsi, but I just don't feel like it's Armenian, but I don't really know what that sounds like anyway. Okay, good. You're all alone in guessing now, yeah. I mean, I guess so. I guess, what do I even expect? Where do they speak Farsi? Let's see. An Indo-European language. It's dialect spoken by Persian people mainly living in Iran, where 62% of the population speaks the Farsi language and writes using the Persian alphabet. Ah, interesting. Is this the Persian alphabet? Those are just straight up smileys. Sorry to tell you. Okay. So it's basically an Iranian language, huh? There are your neighbors. Oh, I see. Was that the Arabic alphabet? Oh, maybe it's similar. I don't know.
تغییرات آب و هوایی نیز یکی از مواردی است که از چند سال پیش تا کنون نقش عمده‌ای را در شکل دهی به چشمانداز سیاست ایفا کرده است و به همین دلیل آقای راد پس از انتخاب مجدد خود به عنوان رهبر حزب کارگر برتری جناح ائتلافی در این خصوص را و آن هم با پایان دادن به برنامه مالیات کربن و حرکت به سمت بهای شناور کربن در سال 2014 و آن هم یک سال پیش از زمان برنامه ریزی شده خود تقلیل داد.
Okay, at this point I have no clue. We have Farsi, Malay, which is Malaysian, I guess, and Yoruba. I don't even know where they speak that. I don't even know in what region that will be from.
تغییرات آب و هوایی نیز یکی از مواردی است که از چند سال پیش تا کنون نقش عمده‌ای را در شکل
Doesn't really sound like Farsi, I guess. So this is a complete guess, but I'm gonna go with this one. Oh, it is Farsi. Really? It sounded so different from the last one. Well, I guess the title makes sense now. I am just really bad at guessing languages. That's okay. They have vocals that make it a bit different, but the frame stays the same. Okay.
Отжался от пола и на руках прошел в кухню. Мама, мамуля, мамулиссима, привыкшая ко всему,
Why is he speaking like that?
ему на ступни, и он ушел в комнату. Оставалось совсем немного.
It sounds Russian, but
Когда уходит сегодняшний поезд,
we also have Estonian here.
Что-то зашипело в трубке, и бесстрастный металлический голос произнес.
I think this is Russian. Okay. But why is he speaking in such a deep, soft voice? Like he's reading a book to children, a scary book.
सूबा बलूचिस्तान और उसका सदर मुकाम कोयटा यहाँ से अक्सर पुरतशद्दुद कार्रवाइयों और कत्ल गारतगरी के वाक़यात से भरपूर खबरें ज़राए अबलाग में नुमायां रहती हैं। मगर आज हम आपको बलूचिस्तान के दारुल हुकूमत कोयटा से ताल्लुक़ रखने वाले एक हसास तबाह शायर से मिलवा रहे हैं जो 4 ज़बानों में शायरी करते हैं। ये हैं सिडनी में मुकीम सादिक सबा साहब को खुशामदीद कहता हूँ। ज़रा हमारे सुनने वालों को ये बताइए कि आप कहाँ से आपका ताल्लुक़ है और शायरी का आगाज़ कैसे हुआ?
It doesn't sound like anything I know, so I assume it's Urdu, because I feel like I would know Slovak, or at least like know the sound of it. Okay, good. Trying to riz the ladies. Maybe he was. It's not Slovak. Okay.
אף על פי שלפי החוקה יש למושל כוח לא מבוטל, הוא עשה בו רק שימוש פעם אחת ב-75 כאשר פיזר את מיד לאחר בחירתו. לישראל. היא כוללת רשות מבצעת, מחוקקת ושופטת, והשיטה הפוליטית בכללותה היא פרלמנטרית, על פי מודל הבריטי. ברשות המחוקקת אין פה כנסת אחת, אלא 2.
Is that Hebrew then? Okay, you said it this time. I did look at it, but I also said it on my own, so that's okay.
तो दोस्तों आइए
Talking about the weather, okay.
बुधवार और बातें हम अक्सर करते हैं और भारत के पुराने औपनिवेशिक संबंधों की, और इस विषय पर हमें नई नई और काफी अनजानी खबरें देते हैं डॉक्टर अमित रंजन। तो आइए देखते हैं किस विषय पर वो आज हमें जानकारी देंगे। नमस्कार अमित जी, वे आज बताइए कि भारत और ऑस्ट्रेलिया के पुरानी संबंधों पर आप कौन से विषय पर जानकारी देंगे?
My brain is just overloading from too many languages. Can't even listen.
तो दोस्तों आइए, आज है बुधवार और बातें हम अक्सर करते हैं और भारत के पुराने औपनिवेशिक संबंधों की, और इस विषय पर हमें नई नई और काफी अनजानी खबरें देते हैं डॉक्टर अमित रंजन। तो आइए देखते हैं किस विषय पर वो आज हमें जानकारी देंगे। नमस्कार अमित जी, वे आज बताएं।
Dang it. Oh well. Farsi and Hindi are probably nothing alike, but what can I do? Well, you knew it. Okay.
अपनी छाप छोड़ते हैं, लेकिन भारत के बिहार प्रदेश में परीक्षा में सामूहिक नकल की तस्वीर भारत की शिक्षा की अलग कहानी पेश करती है। हमारे साथ हैं शिक्षक, जेंडर हिस्टोरियन, सामाजिक मामलों
Wait, it's the same clip. So it must be Hindi. He said gender historian again. Well, by the way, what is a gender historian? Someone who studies the history of genders? Like what? So it's gotta be Bengal, or it's gotta be Hindi, but I wouldn't even know how to differentiate that to Bengali.
Като взе предвид, че пренебрегването и неуважаването на правата на човека доведоха до варварски деяния, които потресоха съвестта на човечеството, и че създаването на един свят, в който хората ще се радват на свобода на словото и убежденията си и ще бъдат свободни от страх и лишения, бе провъзгласено за най-съкровения стремеж на човека.
Bulgarian or Estonian? I think I'm gonna go Bulgarian. Okay, good. Good, nice. We take those. It was kind of like Russian, but different. And I've been to Bulgaria once, so I kind of like imagined my time there and what it would be like. Kind of worked.
तो दूसरी ओर ऐसा कहा जा रहा है कि उन्होंने आत्महत्या की। कर्नाटक के मंड्या जिला पंचायत की सीईओ और आईएएस अफसर रोहिणी सिंदूरी।
Okay, good.
Ja sa oled nende väikeste laste ja oma abikaasaga
What is this Haitian Creole?
Austraaliast Eestisse reisida on.
Creole.
Ja eelmisel aastal te käisite ka suvel perega Eestis puhkamas või pikemalt aega veetmas. Ja mida Eestis lastega tehakse, sest et selliseid peresid, kes kas igal aastal või paari aasta tagant oma noori lapsi Eestisse viivad, neid on tegelikult päris palju. Et mida teie oma lastega seal Eestis tegite?
Am I going crazy? I am going crazy. What? This was Estonian.
Ja sa oled nende väikeste laste ja oma abikaasaga ka Eestis käinud. Noore perega Austraaliast Eestisse reisida on. Ja eelmisel aastal te käisite ka suvel perega Eestis puhkamas või pikemalt aega veetmas. Ja mida Eestis lastega tehakse, sest et selliseid peresid, kes kas igal aastal või paari aasta tagant oma noori lapsi Eestisse viivad, neid on tegelikult päris
I would have never gotten Estonian from that. It sounds Scandinavian more than anything. Huh. Weird. Only got to question 11 on that run, but I feel like we can do it again. But let me just take a quick break, just to calm my brain down from hearing all those languages. Let me just drink some water. Let me just switch to this screen too. Yep, hydration is important, of course. How do I make my ears wiggle? That's a good question. Let's just say I have some tricks up my sleeve. Can't reveal all my secrets. You guys got any plans for New Year's Eve? For what? New Year's Eve? Like the last day of the year? Or I guess the first day, whatever you celebrate. If you even celebrate like the regular Western calendar. I know not everyone does. You finally started walking. Okay. Can you explain a bit more what that means for you? If you want to. You had a crash, flew 10 meters and have not been able to walk for 6 months. Oh my. I'm sorry to hear that. But good that you're recovering. Congrats, that's great to hear. I'm sure it's a long road. A brand new motorcycle, ooh. Well, luckily, I mean, you're still alive, but I can understand why that would be quite bad. Yeah, it's happy to walk. Yeah, like good. That's good. It's really good. I can imagine you were scared that you might never be able to, or that it would take a long time. And then finally having that moment, I'm sure that will be great. Given the circumstances. Three surgeries, huh? That's quite bad. 21 nails in both your feet. Wow. Can't even imagine what that must have been like. I mean, I've had surgeries in the past, but not quite like that. Okay, that's good. That's good to hear. The loss are gonna bring you a new baby? I mean, figuratively speaking, right? I mean, I assume. Yeah, new bike, right? Yeah, yeah. That's good. I'm sure. Alright, let's get back to the game then. Let's retry this medium. We can do it. 58 languages, that's nothing.
Для вас довольно значительная роль, да? Вы поете фараона в этой постановке. В первом акте очень многое ложится на ваши плечи, на ваш голос. Я очень люблю оперу вообще, и опера «Аида» в частности, и я видела довольно много постановок за свою жизнь, и вы меня тут заинтриговали.
Is it Russian? Okay, good. What's Xosa or Hosa? I don't like. Again, let's look it up. I mean, oh, whoops! I didn't mean to do that though. You're getting the BMW S1000RR. Oh, I know that bike. That's a cool bike. It's a really cool bike, but it's really fast, so be careful. A group of mostly related people living in eastern Cape province in South Africa. Okay. Native speakers 8 million. Okay. It's not a big language, but decently sized. South African. Okay. I mean, Afrikaans is kind of like Dutch, so might be able to understand that, but I don't know about Xosa or Hosa or whatever it's pronounced. Probably something completely different.
Ang bawat tao ay may karapatan sa kalayaan, sa mapayapang pagpupulong at pagsasamahan. Walang sino mang pipiliting sumapi sa isang kapisanan. Artikulo 21. Ang bawat tao ay may karapatang makilahok sa pamahalaan ng kanyang bansa, sa tuwiran o sa pamamagitan ng mga kinatawang malayang pinili. Ang bawat tao ay may karapatan sa pantay na pagpasok sa paglilingkod pambayan.
Is that Filipino? Okay, cool. Careful's not in your dictionary? Oh, dude, come on. I understand, but you gotta be careful, you know?
Limarysene har skiltebundet sig till i samband med samarbetsnationer att virka för att få fram att mannarättande och understödlig frälsesrättande vara allmänt vird och hilden. Det att alla parter skilja hese rättande och frälse är främsta träden för att hända
Farouche.
Tess vegna bjóar E-alfundren hesa heimsivlösing
Maltese, Armenian.
som felagsmi för öllfall.
It's one of these two, I think.
Att kvar einstaker
I'm gonna guess the middle one. Okay, good. Farouche. Is that like... I'm assuming that's spoken in the same region, right? As North Germanic language of Faroe Islands. Oh wow, that's not what I expected at all. Oh. Maybe it's Faroese? Not Farouche, but Faroese. Faroese. Huh. Only 69,000 native speakers. Nice. Just because you care about me, I will be careful, only going 200 miles per hour. Oh, yeah. Sure. Only 200. Closing your eyes while getting is relatable. I know.
Vsi, ki so stari nad 18 let in so avstralski državljani. Obrazci so na razpolago pri vseh poštah ali državnih volilnih pisarnah. Za več informacij pojdite na spletno stran Avstralske volilne komisije na naslovu.
This is not fair because I don't really know how to tell the difference between Czech and Slovenian. Let's do Czech. Okay, of course it's Slovenian. Of course it will be. It's always the other one. Okay, yeah, Russian, Ukrainian. I'm sorry, I have zero clue what the differences between those two languages are. But it sounds like the same guy as before, so I'm going to go with Russian. Okay.
Menimbang bahwa mengabaikan dan memandang rendah hak-hak asasi manusia telah mengakibatkan perbuatan-perbuatan
That sounds like Indonesian, I want to say.
menimbulkan rasa kemarahan hati nurani umat manusia.
But what is Somali
dan
like?
terbentuknya
I don't know, but it is Indonesian. Okay, good.
Assalomu alaykum. Efirda 9 noyabr dushanba dasturi. Studiyada men Odil Ro'zaliyev. Eshittirishimiz Hotbird sun'iy yo'ldoshi orqali efirga uzatilyapti. Vaqti bilan 22:00 da takror tinglashingiz mumkin. Kech soat 11 da Almaz FM radio.
Uzbek? Okay. I kind of like he start with Salam Alaikum, right? So I was like, is it Arabic? But I guess they do that in multiple languages. Do they even do that in Arabic? Yeah. Okay, did say that. Okay, good.
Sjön också, det är ju mycket, jag tänker på båtolyckor, det är mycket alkohol med i bilden när det gäller båtolyckor i Sverige. Men vad jag har förstått så har det gått neråt. Och jag har förstått så den här sommaren, många börjar beskriva att den här blir en historiskt fantastiskt bra sommar. Men det har väl
Swedish. Okay. I think it's the same clip too as before.
Kada se izjasne kao Romi, kandidati za upis na prve godine fakulteta na univerzitetima u Srbiji dobijaju pravo da se nakon polaganja prijemnog ispita
Quality of this recording is pretty bad.
o trošku države mimo rang lista, odnosno u okviru 2% od ukupnog broja mesta na fakultetima, koliko je rezervisano za pripadnike nacionalnih manjina i za osobe sa invaliditetom. A pored upisa na željene fakultete sa potvrdom da su Romi, mladi lakše dobijaju stipendije i mesta u studentskim domovima.
Ooh, it's a difficult one for sure. It means peace on you. Yeah, I knew it was something like that.
Kada se izjasne kao Romi, kandidati za upis na prve godine fakulteta na univerzitetima u Srbiji dobijaju pravo da se nakon polaganja prijemnog ispita upišu na školovanje
Romanian or Serbian?
mimo rang lista, odnosno u okviru 2%.
Let's go Serbian. Okay. I don't really know why I went Serbian, but it just made sense in my head.
Gorcsev Iván, a Rangun teherhajó matróza még 21 éves sem volt, midőn elnyerte a fizikai Nobel-díjat. Ilyen nagy jelentőségű tudományos jutalmat poetikusan ifjúkorban megszerezni példátlan nagyszerű teljesítmény. Még akkor is, ha egyesek előtt talán szépséghibának tűnik majd, hogy Gorcsev Iván a fizikai Nobel-díjat a Makao nevű kártyajátékon nyerte.
I want to say that's Hungarian, but I don't know for sure. Okay, good. Hungarian is also like quite a different language. Quite unique.
Я недавно повернулася де їхала разом з нашою делегацією на Собку католицької церкви, котрий відбувся в Івано-Франківську. У нашій делегації її очолював наш владика Кир Петро Стасюк. Їхали також отець Брайан Келті, диякон Михайло Жилан, Юліана Гасет від епархії в Мелбурні, Irena Bongiorni із Брізбену і також
You're naming
Сара
names.
Лисевич із
Savage.
Канбери.
It's naming names, which is making it especially hard.
Я недавно повернулася де їхала разом з нашою делегацією на Собку католицької церкви, котрий відбувся в Івано-Франківську. У нашій делегації її очолював наш...
Honestly, I don't think it's Filipino. Could be Ukrainian. I could be. Okay, it is. It is. Okay. You said it too.
Всеки човек има право свободно да се придвижва и да избира своето местожителство в пределите на всяка държава. Всеки човек има право да напусне всяка страна, включително...
Sounds like Russian, so probably Bulgarian. No offense meant, by the way.
綿軟輕盈嘅
On
麵
any
包
of these.
球，裡面填滿醇香滋潤嘅芝士，配上一杯濃濃嘅咖啡，呢個先至係正宗嘅巴西早餐。但係好似冇必要喺電話上同父親尋根究底。不過
It's gotta be Chinese UA? U? Okay. Good.
디지털 미디어 광고 회사에서 광고주 서비스 및 캠페인 광고를 담당하고 있어요. 네.
Korean?
Sauf que ce qu'il faut comprendre, c'est que moi, je suis convaincu justement parce que la cigarette...
French. Chinese always gives out.
Sauf que...
I mean, it's usually pretty recognizable, but if they're gonna ask me to differentiate between the different Chinese languages, now that could be quite tricky.
Kungoma ezinkqenkqeza phambili ngokuhlwanje. Inkwenkwe eneminyaka eli-11 ubudala yaseNew Brighton idinga uncedo emva kokutsha kwekhaya layo. Kwalapha ezindabeni umfela-ndawonye wemanyano zabasebenzi COSATU kwesi sixeko uzixhasa ngokungagungqiyo iinkokheli zawo zeliphondo ezonyulwe
It's clicking in this language, which is... I find that fascinating, by the way. So it's definitely a African language. But we have Hausa and we have Sosa or Xhosa. I mean, just because of the X and the clicking, I kind of want to say that one. But I don't really know. Could be very wrong. Okay, good. Nice. Got it.
지난 5년여 동안 남맥상을 보여온 전국 초중고등학교의 커리큘럼, 즉 교육 교과 과정의 전국
Korean. Okay.
Qeveria federale thot se taksat nuk do të sjellin të ardhurat të mjaftueshme. Ato kanë rënë që në muajin maj e do të ulen akoma më shumë me 33 miliard dollar në 4 vitet e ardhshme. Papunësia do të arrijë deri në 6.25% dhe rritja ekonomike.
I'm thinking either Albanian or Romanian.
Qeveria federale thot se taksat nuk do të sjellin të ardhurat të mjaftueshme. Ato kanë rënë që në muajin maj e do të ulen akoma më shumë me 33 miliard dollar në 4 vitet e ardhshme. Papunësia do të arrijë deri në 6.25%.
I think I'm gonna say Romanian. Oh, dang it. It was Albanian. I don't know. I don't know the difference. If anyone knows, let me know.
و برخی از آنها به ایراد سخنرانی پرداختند. شهردار منطقه منینگهم، یکی از شرکت کنندگان حاضر در این مراسم، در سخنرانی خود گفت که در حدود 36.5% از ساکنین منطقه منینگهم ملبورن از 140 کشور جهان به این منطقه آمدند. به گفته خانم ینگ، منطقه منینگهم در واقع میزبان بیشترین تعداد ایران.
Honestly, all of these languages, Indonesian, Tamil, Estonian, Mongolian, Farsi, Vietnamese. I don't think it's Vietnamese. I don't think it's Estonian. I think it's Farsi because I kind of hear like those types of tones. But then again, I don't know what Tamil is and I don't really know what Mongolian sounds like. Okay, good. But what is Tamil? Where do they speak Tamil? Dravidian language, natively spoken by the Tamil people of South Asia. One of the two longest surviving classic languages in India. Okay, so it's an Indian language. You're not that good with languages as me. I'm on a different level. I'm not that good. I'm really not that good.
Milí priatelia, ako sme v úvode spomenuli, naším dnešným hosťom je vyznávač diaľkového plávania Peter Dolník zo Žiliny, ktorý už žije v Sydney. 5. júla na 1150. výročie príchodu svätého Cyrila a Metoda na naše územie stáli asi všetci svätí pri ňom, aby ho tlačili a povzbudili k jedinečnému.
Is it Albanian or is it Macedonian? Oh, come on, you got a couple good ones that I never would have gotten, so you're not bad. I'm gonna go. It's gonna be wrong, whichever one I pick. See, oh, it's not even. It's Slovak.
Milí priatelia, ako sme v úvode spomenuli,
Okay, so Slovak kind of sounds like Russian in my ears. Again. Well, that was death, actually. We got to... What question was that? 23 or so, I think? Favorite humble streamer? You're gonna make me shy. Alright. Here we go then. Hard. 92 languages. Let's try to make it to question 10. We have 3 lives, so it should be doable. Depends how lucky we get. Minangkabau.
Zákon zaručil kultúrnu autonómiu príslušníkov menšín v oblasti vzdelávania, kultúry, informovania a úradného používania.
Sounds like Slovak. Okay.
La comunidad de colombianos en Sydney están organizando una despedida para Javier, a quien dejó huellas de admiración en quienes lo conocían. Hora 13 conversó con uno de sus amigos en Sydney, Francisco Foster, quien
Spanish.
nos habla.
Okay, good. I know that one for now. You're the first streamer I watch without getting bored. Really? Oh, that means a lot. Thank you. I don't think I'm that good, but thanks. Appreciate it. See, with this type of language, like, I know it's not Japanese, but Ainu or Gujarati. I don't know where either of those are from. I don't know who speak them. So it's just gonna be 50-50. And of course I get it wrong, because that's just my luck. It was Ainu. Okay, let's look these up. I think it's fun to look them up, just to see where they're from. Ainu. Northern Japan and southeastern Russia. Oh. How many people speak that then? Can't be too many, right? Significant populations, 11,000 in Japan, 300 in Russia. So basically 11,000 people? Unofficial estimate placed at 200,000 or higher. Oh. Oh, here we go. In 1966, there were about 300 native Ainu speakers. 2008, only 100. In recent years, there have been increasing efforts to revitalize the Ainu language. 100 people. That's not a lot. Like, that's very low. I'm surprised they even managed to find a clip of someone speaking it.
Nito bote baptistiwa Korea Yohannes anak ni Judea. Moshirun nup ota ekwo opas kuma
That's cool. That's really cool. I never knew. Alright, Gujarati. Where's that from then? Gujarati. That's India. Okay, I already seen it. Gujarati. Native speakers 57 million. Okay. Quite a difference. Sounds like spells, to be honest. It is quite different. Oh my god, it's so low quality. Crispy.
Тийм хүмүүс бол маш амархан нэр зүвчж байгаа юм л да, популист. Хөрөнгө оруулагчийг татна гэдэг. Одоо тэгэл тэдний ярьдаг юм. Жишээлбэл оюу толгойн гэрээг энэ буруу, энэ улс их орны эрх ашигт нийцэхгүй байна. Энэ ийм том баялагийг ингээд
could it be Vietnamese? It could be any of these. It's Mongolian.
Одоо тэгэл тэдний ярьдаг юм. Жишээлбэл оюу толгойн гэрээг энэ буруу, энэ улс их орны эрх ашигт нийцэхгүй байна. Энэ ийм том баялагийг ингээд
Wow. Weird.
官員身喺官場應該潔身。
Chinese. Okay.
Gwamnatin jihar Katsina ta kashe naira miliyan 4,000 domin ɗaukar nauyin ɗalibai su ƙaro ilmi a ƙasashen ƙetare cikin shekaru 8. An ɗauki nauyin ɗalibai musamman a fannin kimiyya da fasaha. Da yake ban kwana da ɗalibai yayin rarraba musu tikitin jiragen su, gwamnan jihar Katsina wadda mataimakinsa barista Abdullahi Faskari ya wakilta ya yi kira ga ɗaliban su yi amfani da wannan dama da Allah ya ba su wajen yin karatu tukuru kuma su zame jakadun kwarai ba ga iyaye da jihar Katsina daya. Daga Katsina ga rahoto da Zaharaddin Sani Huntuwa.
Okay, I looked at chat for that one. I'm gonna be honest. Hausa. It was indeed Hausa.
ए घोषणार लक्ष्य एही जे समाजर प्रत्येक व्यक्ति विशेष और प्रत्येक माध्यम सर्वदा ए घोषणा को मन रखी एही सब अधिकार और स्वाधीनता प्रति प्रचार और शिक्षा द्वारा सम्मान बढ़ाइबा पई चेष्टा करिवे एवं जातीय और अंतर्जातीय प्रगतिशील व्यवस्था द्वारा उभय मिलित जातीय अनुष्ठान अंतर्भुक्त राष्ट्रर लोक और सेमानंक इलाका अंतर्गत देशर लोक
Odia. It is Odia. Okay, it sounds, I'm gonna look it up, but it kind of sounds like India again. Is that weird to say? East India. Okay. And it's spoken by 30 million people still. Wow. Yeah, lucky guess by me. It's no way it's going to be Ainu because there's no way they have 2 clips of that language.
Intere tutta ponno pateksinen kuya ipakasanuksua na pirakano kuita kuya skapkusu kaya papu.
You think so? Punjabi? I think. Then? What? Ainu?
Ilang kalapte, tutek no echoka lue, ta moi moi kenuka echinuka ruksu yaila kele, umakilan na kanyanak ne, tanto pag no nep nep husko.
It's the language that only 100 people speak.
Tane hemanta itakap kuyan, samutaraniaka echop.
What? Okay, I am so confused. But we didn't make it to 10, we made it to 8. So we gotta try again.
Για την ατζέντα της Συνόδου που παρευρίσκονται τόσο ο Έλληνας Πρωθυπουργός όσο και ο Πρόεδρος της Κυπριακής Δημοκρατίας, θα μιλήσουμε τώρα με την Έμα Παπαϊμανουήλ. Έμα, πού θα λέγαμε ότι στοχεύει αυτή η Σύνοδος? Ξέρουμε, Έμα, με ποιες θέσεις προσέρχεται η ελληνική ηγεσία σε αυτή την Σύνοδο? Ένα από τα βασικότερα αγκάθια που πρέπει να αντιμετωπίσει η Ευρωπαϊκή Ένωση είναι το προσφυγικό, όπως ανέφερες προηγουμένως. Τώρα, τι επιδιώκει η ελληνική κυβέρνηση?
I don't know. Okay, good. It was Greek. I felt like it was Greek, but I don't know. It didn't really sound like Greek to me. I'm contradicting myself here, I know, but we got it. That's all that matters.
Amnistía Internacional publicó su informe sobre la situación de los derechos humanos y...
Spanish. Japanese. Frisian is quite interesting because that's kind of like a Dutch. It's not Dutch, but it's kind of a language that's spoken in the Netherlands. Wonder if I could recognize it. Probably.
او د لیدارو سره مرسته کوي چې هغوی سره خپل تجربې شریکي او د هرې پالیسۍ په جوړولو کې د
Well, I don't even need to listen anymore because Pashto, Dinka, or Khmer could all be somewhere in the world because I have no idea. I'm gonna go with the first one and watch me be wrong. Whoa, we got it. Oh, Pashto. Where's that from then? Let's look these up. Pashto. Northwestern Pakistan and southeastern Afghanistan. Okay. Dinka. South Sudan. Okay. South Sudan, wow. And then Khmer. Cambodia. Okay. Interesting. You called it, yeah, Pakistani. Wow. Okay, so far so good.
Kullasta kirjastokorkeakoululle. Mesenaattiveljekset vaurastuivat kekseliäisyydellään. Joutsenen veljekset olivat harvoja onnekkaita, jotka palasivat kultaryntäyksestä rikkaina.
It is, I think.
म आज तपाईहरुलाई एकचोटी सबैलाई आफू 16 वर्षको उमेर हुँदाको समयमा लिएर जान चाहन्छु सम्झनुस् त 16 वर्षको उमेर अब बिस्तारै करियर डेभलप गरेर हल्का सिरियस हुनुपर्ने समय जस्तो लाग्छ
so echoey
16 वर्षकै उमेर हैन कहाँ सिरियस हुने जिन्दगी त पुरा रंगीन छ मोज मस्ती गरेर रमाइलो गर्नुपर्छ अनि फेरि अर्कातर्फ यही 16 वर्षको उमेर हैन अब त बिस्तारै कामसाम गरेर जागिर खाएर आत्मनिर्भर हुनुपर्छ भनेर जिम्मेवारीको
Chinese, Nepali. Okay, that was a guess, but kind of like an educated guess because it had some like Indian sounds to it, and Nepal is close to India, so 1 + 1 = 2 in my head.
Milí priatelia, ako sme v úvode spomenuli, naším dnešným hosťom je vyznávač diaľkového plávania Peter Dolník zo Žiliny, ktorý už žije v Sydney. 5. júla na
Slovak? Okay, good.
Dalam kes terbaru ini, Suruhanjaya Komunikasi dan Multimedia sudah pun mengambil keterangan daripada pasangan Alvin Tan Jai Yi dan Vivian Lee. Namun Menteri Komunikasi dan Multimedia Datuk Seri Ahmad Sabri Cik berpendapat kes ini harus ditangani mengikut Akta Khas.
That's quite difficult.
Dalam kes terbaru ini, Suruhanjaya Komunikasi dan Multimedia sudah pun mengambil keterangan daripada pasangan Alvin Tan Jai Yi dan Vivian Lee. Namun Menteri Komunikasi dan Multimedia
I'm going to say Malay. Okay. I don't know. I've never been to Malaysia or anywhere in that region, but for some reason it just made sense in my head.
Точка зрения Тони Аббота на семью, однополые браки, иммиграцию и аборигенские дела принесла ему славу.
That's Russian, although I don't know what Yoruba and Khmer we just looked up. Catalan is like Spanish, right?
Στην Σύνοδο Κορυφής των 20 προηγμένων χωρών της γης, τη γνωστή ομάδα G20, η οποία πραγματοποιείται στην Τουρκία, θα εστιάσουμε τώρα. Θα μας αναπτύξει αυτό το θέμα και πάλι ο Στέργος Καστελορίου. Στέργο, είναι μια σύνοδος η οποία σαφώς και επισκιάστηκε από τις επιθέσεις στο Παρίσι. Τώρα, Στέργο, όσον αφορά τα οικονομικά και τις άλλες επαφές σε αυτή τη σύνοδο και με την δήλωση του κυρίου Κόρμαν, του Υπουργού, ολοκληρώνουμε, Στέργο, το θέμα που μας ανέπτυξες. Ευχαριστούμε πολύ. Συμπληρώνουμε μόνο ότι αργότερα σήμερα θα βγει το
Sounds like Spanish. Well, Spanish isn't an option.
G20. Στην Σύνοδο Κορυφής των 20 προηγμένων χωρών της γης, τη γνωστή
Malayalam. I don't know what that is. I don't know where they speak Javanese. Let's go for that one. Okay, it's Greek. Wow. I was thinking of going Greek, but I didn't know what this was, so I kind of wanted to guess that one. Malayalam. South Indian state. It's again Indian. How many languages do they have in India? And let's look up Javanese. Where do they speak that? Indonesia. Okay.
Шановні радіослухачі, в одній із попередніх наших радіопрограм було подано інтерв'ю із підприємцем Андрієм Котом з відомої вам уже компанії Blue Bay Cheese. Отже, нещодавно відбулося кілька цікавих подій, і пан Андрій брав участь у цих, так би мовити, імпрезах, які були цікавими і досить позитивними для нашої Вікторії.
Ukrainian? Okay. Good. Kind of like recognizable among these, I'd say. Although I wouldn't really know what Burmese would sound like, to be fair. Hello, Lady Broden. How are you doing today?
غسان، تنطلق اليوم الجمعة فعاليات أسبوع الشبيبة في أستراليا، وتهدف النشاطات التي تقام خلال هذا الأسبوع إلى تسليط الضوء على طاقات الشبيبة الذين تتراوح أعمارهم ما بين سن 12 وال25. بالتأكيد غسان، المشكلة يمكن الأكثر بروزا على
Sounds like Arabic.
الواقع.
Okay.
Pre svega, dobar dan, kolega Doderoviću. Recite nam, kakve to privilegije mladi stiču izjašnjavajući se kao Romi? Šta ih opredeljuje da to rade? Mogu li Nacionalni savjet Roma i Ministarstvo prosvete spreče ovu pojavu, ajde da tako kažemo, lažnih Roma? I kakav je njihov stav? Kakva je dokumentacija potrebna da bi se neko ozvaničio kao pripadnik romske nacije, se neko tako
Okay, good. Again, the Russian, like, paradox. If it sounds like Russian, it's kind of, like, in the area, probably. No, it wasn't Luxembourgish. Like, it's... I think Luxembourgish, kind of like a mix between German and French, and its own thing as well, but... I think it's quite unique, from what I remember.
Цього тижня ми продовжуємо із оглядом ліберальної партії. Отож, розпочнемо. Ліберальну партію було створено після 3-дневних зборів у залі неподалік від будинку парламенту у Канберрі.
Is this Ukrainian? It sounds a lot like Russian, this one. Much more than the other one. Okay, it was. The Russian paradox is your favorite paradox? Yeah. I mean... I kind of just made it up on the spot, but sure, we'll go with it.
При упражняването на своите права и свободи е подчинен само на такива ограничения.
I think this is the same Bulgarian clip. Yes. Okay, we're at 15. We're doing really well. This is a good run.
Still feels like winter for many people, but
English, we've heard that clip.
ក្នុងពេលចុះទៅជួបអ្នកគាំទ្រនៅខេត្តព្រៃវែងកាលពីថ្ងៃទី5សីហាលោកសំរងស៊ីប្រធានគណៈបកសង្គ្រោះជាតិបានប្រកាសថានៅថ្ងៃប្រជុំរដ្ឋសភាជាលើកដំបូងតំណាងរាស្ត្ររបស់គណៈបកសង្គ្រោះជាតិនឹងមិនចូលរួមប្រជុំទេប្រសិនបើមិនមានការកែប្រែលទ្ធផលបោះឆ្នោតដែលលោកសំរងស៊ីអះអាងថាគណៈបកសង្គ្រោះជាតិរបស់លោកជាអ្នកជាប់ឆ្នោត
That's an interesting language. I don't know what Acnees is. It could be Indonesian. Khmer. It was Khmer. Okay. Unfortunate, but it's alright. Sundanese. Wait, Sundanese? Hold up, before I even listen to this. Is that a different? Wait, what's Sundanese? Now I need to know. Sundanese, an Indonesian language. Really? Interesting. Well, while we're here, what's Asiran? Kind of cheating, I guess, but not really because it doesn't give it away. West Asia, in Mesopotamia, numbers can vary. Australia 60,000, 100,000 in Iraq. It's not a big language. Then we have Amharic. Ethiopia. Okay. Maybe this will help us. Maybe.
VOA 세계 뉴스입니다. 동중국해 영유권 분쟁으로 갈등을 빚어온 일본과 중국이 4년 만에 처음으로 고위급 안보 대화를 열었습니다. 일본 도쿄에서 열린 오늘 안보 대화에는 일본에서 스기야마 신스케 외무성 심의관이 중국에서는 류젠차오 외교부 부장조리가 각각 대표로 참석했습니다. 양국은 이번 대화에서 VOA 세계 뉴스입니다. 동중국해 영유권 분쟁으로 갈등을 빚어온 일본과 중국이
My brain's fried. Like I can't. Everything makes sense in my head, and it doesn't make it easier. Could be Ainu because it's kind of Japanese-ish.
VOA 세계 뉴스입니다. 동중국해 영유권 분쟁으로 갈등을 빚어온 일본과 중국이 4년 만에 처음.
But it does sound like Korean. I don't. I'm gonna look very stupid here, maybe, but I think it might be Korean. Okay, it's Korean. Good. Could have been Ainu, really, but sure.
E hoko ni ke karna fes ko famatala fe kau aki pe moi pule anga feta lolo pe moi kau nga we me matakari. O hoko na nga we fa he pule anga feta lolo ke lava o hai o faka inasia ya matakari ke I ha fonua ko fe unga pe moi va he fa I ka kai fakatoa o nau ha me ngai fonua ke he ko nau lea hono wa ko le fa palangi.
It's not Swedish. It's not Afrikaans.
E hoko ni ke karna fes ko famatala fe kau aki pe moi pule anga feta lolo pe moi kau nga we me matakari.
I don't think it's going to be Maltese. Dinka Tongan Occitan. Tongan.
E hoko ni ke karna fes.
It sounds like a language that would be Tongan. I don't know what it is, but I mean, logic, sure. If it works, it works.
И сега към Международната конференция поведенчески финанси и капиталови пазари, която протича вече втори ден в Аделаида. Организатор и модератор е
That's a weird way to spell Canada. But I think that's Bulgarian. Fijian. Okay. Also interesting.
Goeiemôre en baie welkom by vanoggend se uitgawe van die tale wat ons praat. Dis my voorreg om vanoggend weer 'n rukkie in die geselskap te wees hier op RSG. Soos jy dalk al agtergekom het, is woord van die week terug op Monitor. So skakel gerus Vrydagoggende in om meer te hoor oor die herkoms van woorde en inligting te kry oor borgewoord. Nou vanoggend fokus ons 'n bietjie op 'n paar taalgoggas. Die soort dinge wat 'n mens dikwels teekom en wat nie lekker op die oor of die oog val nie. Ek het die taalpraktisyn Tom McLaughlin se hulp ingeroep. Tom, mens hoor dikwels dat iemand sê hy het aan die span onttrek. In plaas
I can kind of understand what they're saying. It's like half of the words are like understandable and the other half is like not really understandable, but can kind of make out what they're saying with that, I think. Still, pretty cool. Question 22, how are we this far in?
Mitu näitlejat, nende hulgas mõned tonga, kõnnivad lavale. Liikmed, kes toovad lavale pirinäidendi vigade komöödia ning kuigi näitlejad etniline pärinemine ei peaks üldse mingi teema olema, maailmas
Estonian, I think. Yes, because it kind of sounded Scandinavian. Because I'm him. I'm not him. I don't know how many times I need to tell this, but I'm not. I'm really not. Bro, I thought Greek, or I thought Portuguese was Greek.
Det sier talsperson for naboene på Sørbråten ved Utøya, Maria Holtane Berge. I dag kom det frem at staten har foreslått å skrote det planlagte minnestedet etter 22. juli-terroren på Sørbråten ved Utøya. Kunstverket Memory Wound deler en odde i to, som et sår i naturen. Regjeringens forslag
Gotta be Norwegian. Okay.
المادة الرابعة لا يجوز استرقاق أو استعباد أي شخص ويحظر الاسترقاق وتجارة الرقيق بكافة أوضاعها. المادة الخامسة لا يعرض أي إنسان.
That's Arabic, right? Okay, good.
وقت دبيت بأغرى زد قواليات أغورة ومعرت ملكانا أها إلخ خرزة ديلنايا شاو آيا عود بت مغزقتوخن الزتقوخن والياتوخن إيمن طوية وبدواقة.
It started off sounding like Arabic again, but now it's just very different.
بتجوزت عراووتا بتواتة ومصرابخينة وقت
It's not German, it's not Romanian, Bulgarian. I feel like it's either Marathi or Pampangan. I think Marathi. Oh, it was Assyrian. Dang it. But 25 is not bad. I'm very happy with 25. 25 questions. Huh. Okay, that's pretty good. Hard mode, 25 points, 25 questions. I'll take it. Let's try the alphabet. Very good. Yes, applause. Alphabet 20 or 46. I feel like alphabet I'm gonna be even worse at, you know? Because I know like Latin alphabet. Do I know any others? I know the Japanese one. I feel like I could probably recognize Chinese. Maybe Arabic, but other than that, it's gonna be pretty difficult, I feel like. Alright, question 1. That's the Latin alphabet. Thank you. And I think this is French. Alright, here we go. Question 2. Ethiopic, Chinese. No, it's gotta be Ethiopic. This is not Chinese. It's gotta be Ethiopic. Pretty cool. Huh. Interesting. This is Chinese. For a second I wanted to say it's Japanese, but then I realized no, that's not Japanese. So it's simplified Chinese. Ooh. Thai, Armenian, Tibetan. I don't know. Honestly. I don't know. Gonna go for Thai, but it was Tibetan. Wow. That's quite bad. This, though, seems familiar to me, so I think this is Georgian. Yes. Don't ask me how I know that. Ooh, Canadian Aboriginal. I don't think that's that. Thai. Devanagari. How is this easy, by the way? Like, as if I know Canadian Aboriginal language. Like, how is that easy? Devanagari. I think it might be that one. I don't know what it is. Okay. Cool. Oh, wait, isn't this the same one again? I think this is Tibetan. It's kind of small. What is this? It's not Cyrillic. Is this Hebrew? Not Hebrew? Okay, well, thanks. Then it's gotta be Canadian Aboriginal. It is. And that's how is that easy? I don't... Whatever. Okay, that's Chinese. And there's only one Chinese option, so it's gotta be traditional. That's the same one as just now, so that's Canadian. That's Korean. Hangul. Hangul must be Korean, right? Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's Korean. Excuse me? This is a language? These are all the same characters, basically. It's not Georgian, it's not Chinese. I don't know what Cherokee is. Mongol. There's no way this is Hebrew. So, is it Mongol or is it Cherokee? Mongol. I feel like Mongolia has quite a unique language, but this, it is Mongol. Wow, like they're so similar to each other, except for the two dots. Well, it's the same one again. Lucky. This could be Thai. Okay. Okay, so that's Thai. This is Chinese. This is a good way to learn, by the way, about the world, about languages. Also, this right here, kind of like right to the middle, that's just straight up dong. Not gonna lie. Am I the only one that sees that? Anyway. Nushu, Angul, Javanese, Angul, Nushu. It was Javanese. Oh. Okay, that's Latin. Elkeen het die recht tot opvoeding. Opvoeding zal gratis wezen. Is this Afrikaans? Because it has a lot of Dutch words, but it's not Dutch. I can kind of tell what it says though. So I think they're talking about school. They use the word opvoeding, which is kind of like raising a child. We don't use that word in school context in Dutch, but I think that's what they're saying. Like it's like they're saying it should be free. You have elementary school and secondary school. Elementary school is mandatory. And something about higher education also being available. Devanagari? Okay. It's the only one that made sense out of these. What is that? What is that? That's Hebrew? Okay, well you kind of... Alright, sure. It's not kanji, it's Japanese. It's not Chinese, it's not Greek. Not Devanagari, so let's say that's Armenian. Nice. Correct. That's Chinese. Oh no, like here we go. Chinese simplified or Chinese traditional? I think it's traditional because it's not that simple, if that makes sense. No, never mind. I'm an idiot. I didn't say anything. Ignore me. I don't really want to do hard alphabet, but we're gonna try. 46. Now that's Greek. Yes. That's Korean, so that's Hangul. We've had this one before, that was Aboriginals. This was Hebrew. This is probably Bengal. This is Tibetan. This is new. I mean, no offense, but this seems like a language like a 5-year-old child just drew for fun. It's not Ethiopic. Njuka, Balinese, or Tamil. Balinese. It's tricky, this one. Njuka. I don't know why. It sounded right, you know. I'm not cheating. I promise. Like it just happens. Where's that from? Njuka. Card game. Wait, what? A card game? Language. And Njuka. This is kind of different, but I think it is this is the same one. Native to 67,000 speakers of Suriname and French Guiana. Oh. It's based on English vocabulary with influence from African language. Oh. Huh. Interesting. What do we have here? Haven't we seen this before? Was it Ethiopic? Yes. Okay, this we haven't seen before. It looks like Cyrillic. But there's also characters in there that I'm not so sure about. Neo Tifnak Hanuo no Canada. It's not gonna be Cyrillic, it's gonna be wrong. See? Neo Tifnach. Okay. Where do they speak that? Or where do they write that? Neo Taf. What is it called? Tifnach. Not Tif. Tifnach. There we go. Alphabetic developed by Berber Academy by adopting Tuareg Tifnach for use. What? Excuse me? Time period, 6th century. Is it still being used even? It's still favored by Tuareg people of the Sahara Desert in southern Algeria, northeastern Mali, northern Niger, and northern Burkina Faso. Wow. So it's a really old written language. And it's still being used by some. Sixth century. Oh, before Christ even. Wait, that's really old. Or is it? Wait, does BC mean, what does BC mean? Before Common Era, yeah, so it's, yeah. 600 BC. So that's like 2,500 years ago. Wow. Don't know how many people still use it, but probably not that many. Wow. Speaking of Canada, like, let's look this up because this is weird. Where is this from? Goa. And come up, what? India again. Oh, it's, of course it's India. Alright. Live and learn, huh? We're looking at Ethiopic, Greek, Tibetan, don't know. Oh, got 23 languages. Could be Tamil, Sinhala. It is Tamil. This is Armenian again? Yeah. Now this is Cyrillic for sure. Yes. Shinhala Kurmuki Niumong. Niumong. No, Shinhala. This is really tricky, really difficult. Is this Arabic? Yeah, out of these, easily. This is Georgian. This is Devangari. I don't know anything, I just sit back and relax to watch your intelligent streamer learn so fast and smartly. Oh, trust me, I'll probably not remember any of this. It's fine. Wait, what are we looking at? I swear this is the little symbols are like the symbols they use for eye tests, at least over here. Am I crazy? Never mind that. Burmese, Tana. Hebrew, no. Latin, Chinese, no. Khmer. Could be. I don't know. Tana. Burmese. Tana. I don't know how I get so lucky. How am I at question 20? I'm not that good. Avestan, Thai. It's not Thai, it's not Arabic. Hanu, no. Yi. Yi. It's Yi. Where do they speak Yi? Yi. Language. Yi scripts. Chinese? It's a form of Chinese? It doesn't look like Chinese to me. Interesting. It's been 2 hours? It has been 2 hours. And I have to say I'm nearly done. We have tried out all the modes, so that's good. That's cool. Maybe I'll come back one time to this game, because I feel like we could do more with it. Maybe do some challenges every time I get one wrong. I don't know. Do something. Get a punishment. Who knows? I'll think about it. What is this? Is it Arabic? There's a lot of dots there. Okay. You got exams all week? We'll miss you. Oh. It's okay. But good luck on your exams, for sure. Hopefully you'll do all right. What is that? I see 2 ceiling fans. I see waves, like from water. A lot of circles. Okay. It's not Thai, it's not kanji. Other than that, who knows? Tana, New Mong. Phi is new. Oh, of course. How lucky. And it's Georgian. This I do not know. I'm gonna guess Japanese. It was Khmer. Okay, so that was Khmer. Well, 1100 points. Question 25. That's not bad at all. In fact, I'm really happy with that one. That's much further than I expected to get, to be honest. But I think that's pretty much going to be the end of the stream. We discovered everything. I think we did quite well. Most of the time. We did have some small issues, mistakes. That totally wasn't my fault. yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I want to thank you all for being here. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for helping me. I appreciate it. And I want to wish you all a happy new year, because this will be the last stream this year. The next one will be Wednesday, which is the 1st of January. So I wish you all the best. And I'll be back, of course, in the new year with a lot more things to come. I'll think of doing something on the 1st of January, something special maybe. Where I talk about what's going to come this year for sure. Because I have a lot of ideas and I can't wait to share some of them with you all. But again, thank you for being here, and I'm going to end the stream for now. And I'll see you again soon. Alright, goodbye then. See you later. Bye bye.